Hi, welcome to another episode of the Grapevine Podcast. I'm your host, Shell, and I've got another exciting episode for you and another lovely guest. I've been wanting to get this lady on the pod for such a long time, right? It's been a long time coming. Saw her in February. She joined us for our live show, and we've been trying to make this happen for ages, but today was the day.
I'm here.
And
finally.
she's here. No introductions. I have the beautiful comedian, Kayleigh Loudmouth.
Yay.
in the house.
Hi everyone.
Nice to
I'm
have
so excited.
It's so nice to have you here. Like, I feel like you're just like that Grapevine personality. Crazy.
Yeah, listen, the live show showed me everything that I needed, and it was fantastic. So I love it, and it's nice to be a part of it. Sit down, have a chat.
Thank you so much for being there for the live show. It was such a good night, and Kayleigh participated in our blind date, and she surely did give us a vibe.
But I didn't get the date. I did not get the date.
Didn't get the date, but you know what? I feel like I saw you talking to him afterwards.
Yeah, do you know, we actually went out afterwards.
What?
Yeah. Don't tell the person who actually won.
You never told us that. Sly.
We went to like a yardie party.
Oh, God.
It was just so random.
That is hilarious.
I was just there drinking my Magnum at 4 a.m. It was a good time.
It was really, really good. It was an absolute vibe. But no, thanks for joining us for that, because it was amazing. Let's take a little time out to check out Candy Curls, the official sponsor of the Grapevine Podcast. You can order all your products with the Grapevine discount code Grapevine15. So go check them out now, guys. But I've wanted to get you on here for ages. Personally, myself, I remember seeing you like years and years ago. I'd gone out with my friends and literally went to this, I don't know what it was. It was like it was a party, but you was doing comedy there. But you was pregnant. Oh. And I remember you coming on, it was so endearing because you came on, you had a belly and a big t-shirt on. And I was like, okay. But you was funny as hell. Yeah. So after that, I started following you, and that was my journey. So then when seeing your little baba go from in there to the big man he is, and seeing him.
Goodness. He is 6 years old.
I can't believe it. That's how long ago that was, because I was thinking, oh my God, he's such a big man, but he's small.
He's still really tiny. He's doing the most at the moment. He's going to be turning 7 in August, and he asked me if he can have a sister for his birthday.
Okay, that's not a lot.
I was like, because he asked for Christmas, and I was like, no, that's not going to work.
For Christmas, you know?
Yeah, and then he said, what about my birthday?
What do you think you do? Like, order it online?
I just don't understand. I was like, it's not going to happen just like that. And it might not even be a girl. But
well,
you just never know. But it's, usually you get kids that don't want another sibling, but he is like, mummy, can you get yourself a husband, and can you get yourself
no pressure
and then I said,
sort it out.
When he said, oh, could you have a baby, and I said, well, I need a husband first. He said, we never had a husband when you had me.
Really? Oh my God, these kids are so cheeky, and I feel like with boys, they really do act like they are your husband to a certain degree. The way they try to talk to you sometimes, and kind of bully beef you in their own way, like they're talking to you like we're one.
And the thing is, it's like with these kids nowadays, it's like, well, it's like, that's true, so I can't even tell you off because you're actually talking the truth. But but
it's cheeky truth, like
cheeky truth, exactly. But when he's a little bit older, just ring his ear a little bit.
But not that you need an icebreaker. I'm gonna give you a little piece of an icebreaker so the actual grapeviners can kind of get to know you a little piece better. I'm gonna dash on the glasses.
Okay.
I know you're really partial to wine, so I've definitely poured you some wine, because I know you're the lady of wine. When I see you online, party, good time, a bit of wine, and you're good.
All the time. That is me. Like, I love a wine, and I have a wine subscription as well. So it was every month, and then I actually changed it to every other month, because I was like, no, this is a bit much. Funny. And then you get points, and then you can buy other wine stuff. Like,
that to me is such a middle-aged kind of like upper crust thing.
I know. Who do I think I am? I even bought a decanter to put my red wine in.
What?
I know. Who am I?
The girl them sugar. But let me have a look. So I have a couple of, I want to see how much of a wine connoisseur you are. Okay. So I have a couple of questions, first of all, just to see if you're really on this wine thing. So what would you mix with sparkling white wine to make a mimosa? Orange juice, apple juice, lemonade, or cranberry juice?
Orange juice.
Okay, you are right. I think
it's the same as like Box Fizz. You remember Box Fizz growing up?
I love a box Fizz, you know. I feel like because we had it so young, I have to pick it up, even though I know it ain't nothing special. I have to have it, and it tastes so good.
I like to make a mimosa. Whenever people come to my house to visit, I always make them a cheeky mimosa.
Love the Box Fizz though. How many bottles are there in a case of wine? 12, 6, 4, 8.
I would say, is it 12?
Yeah. You would know with your subscription.
Yeah, I mean, I only get 3 wines. I'm trying to limit myself. I finished them all in the week though.
Last wine question. Which country consumes the largest volume of wine in the world? The USA, Australia, UK, or France?
I believe it's France.
Really? It's the USA.
Is it the USA?
Yeah.
Because I know that, is it Bordeaux produce the world's most red wines.
Really?
Yeah, I went to Bordeaux for one of my birthdays. And I went wine tasting. We went to the wine museum. I brought my friends along. It was fantastic.
You proper dragged your friends.
Yeah. And you know, we went to this bar and it was like, you could do tasters. It was €1 for a taster of wine. When I spent about €12, I was off my face. It was fantastic. And then you had like hors d'oeuvres, like bread and olives, and oh yeah.
And you know, your friends must be like, yo, if we're going with her, you know, you gotta drink wine all night.
Literally, they weren't really wine people, but since then, because we were able to try nice wines, they were like, actually, yeah.
But you know what? When you do get the finer wines, it's not a bad thing. But
everything, like I don't drink anything under 10%.
Really?
Otherwise, it just tastes like Robinson's.
Oh,
that is a soft drink. No, thank you.
So can you guess how much percentage that is? Is that over 10?
I think it's like a 10.5.
I think it is, you know.
Yeah.
It might even be 11, to be fair.
You're doing good.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to give you a couple, just a couple like multiple choice questions. So, Brandy or Monica?
Monica.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone keeps saying Monica. Why?
Yeah.
Why Monica over Brandy?
I do like Brandy, but I think Monica's whole persona,
I
think
she's
is what
real
gets
grown,
me for her.
Isn't she? Yeah.
She's funny as well.
Yeah,
like
she
that.
is.
Yeah.
She is. Prince or Michael?
Michael.
Yeah. Jay-Z or Nas?
Nas.
It has to be. I don't.
Nas.
It's just him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, he raps.
On top of that, like we don't even care that he's a rapper.
Not about that. Yeah, Nas.
Genuine or Lloyd?
Genuine.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, still.
Even
yeah.
Really? And the stiffness? Really?
Yeah. I think it just reminds me of back in the day in old school.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah.
Old.
He just needs to stop dancing. Just sing, baby. Just sing.
Jodeci or Blackstreet?
Jodeci.
Okay. I'm a Blackstreet girl, you know. I'm such a Blackstreet, but Mr. Dalvin, Jodeci. I love Mr. Dalvin.
Like, it's one of my wedding songs.
Yeah, I know. Which one?
Like,
what is it? What's the song?
Forever My
Love You
Lady.
for Life. Oh, really?
Forever My Lady.
I think it's Love You for Life for me.
Is it? Yeah. That just every time I hear it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just gives me the feels like. But I want my husband to be able to sing, so he can actually sing it to me.
Oh, no pressure. So
None
he's got to give you the baby girl.
Yeah.
He's got to be your husband, and he's got to be able to sing. No pressure.
Yeah. And I wanted that all before I turned 40, and I'm 40 in September. So
no pressure.
Yeah,
you're gonna be
out there,
Mr. Loudmouth.
Please bring wine.
He couldn't come any different. He has to bring wine.
No, honestly, if I date people and like say they're coming over and I'm going to cook something and they don't bring me a bottle of wine, it's a red flag for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. But do you know what? I picked that up from your socials. So
yeah,
because you are really adamant on the wine. So if they're
like
really
a part
into
of my brand,
you,
I'm already cooking. I'm already providing you a good meal.
Yeah.
Go to the petrol station and just bring a bottle of wine.
What if it turns up with spirits?
Somebody did that and I was like, thanks. Because clearly you bought it for yourself. Because you know I don't really drink it. So you bought it so I can open it so you can have a drink.
I'm going to give you a rag or sponge or nothing, because I've heard people don't use nothing.
I mean, even if I did use nothing, that what you just did, I would have to force myself to say something. No, definitely a rag.
Rag.
Definitely a rag.
It is.
Yeah.
Bath or shower?
Shower.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Jollof or rice or peas?
Rice and peas.
Yeah, it has to be rice.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. That's the Caribbean in us.
Exactly.
But speaking of the Caribbean, you got stuck in the whole Melissa. How you met Melissa Catcher?
Listen, I was stuck in Jamaica. They extended me for 11 days. My trip was 12 days and I was extended for 11. So I was out there for just less than a month. It was, at first it was a joke. It was just like, oh yeah, the hurricane. Oh yeah, I get to spend an extra few days in Jamaica. Until there's a notice that goes on the door that says, put the mattress by the balcony door.
That was a notice.
Door, hide in the bathroom. I'm claustrophobic. So to know that I have to force myself to stay in a room, it was scary. I panicked. And then, funny enough, to calm me down, I called my sister, Melissa.
Yeah.
I was like...
Your sister's called Melissa.
I was like, I don't even want to talk to you right now. I was like, why? I've got 4 sisters. Why have I called you? But yeah, I called her and she calmed me down. She's the oldest one, so she was fine. But it was just like, I was lucky because I still had reception the whole time on my phone. I was able to speak to my family.
No, I'm not going to lie. You gave some real good updates.
Yeah, I know. I had to, when I tell you, my phone was blowing off. It was just, and I had to say to everyone, please just relax. Because they're sending me things from BBC. Yeah. They're sending me things from the USA News. And it panicked me more. And I was there. Yeah. So I don't need you guys panicking me more.
Because what side of the island was you on?
I was in Ochi. Oh. So it left, that was the last place it hit before it left.
Okay.
So we just got the tail end of it. But
so it should have slowed down a little piece.
So when it passed, so one of my friends, she was staying at the hotel as well. So she stayed with me for a few days. Because we said, let's just be together. Yeah. And we obviously was able to get a couple bottles of wine.
Of course.
And then the kids were 5 and 6. So they were able to play. I had the Nintendo Switch. So they didn't know what was going on. Yeah. But then when it left, we were like, oh, was that it? Until, because the calmest part of the storm is the eye, right? So that left. And then it was the wind. And if I can tell you, it was like, it was beating down the door like, pop, 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 pop. Oh, and God. If it opened the door, the wind would have came in and it would have smashed the balcony windows. Jeez. So you had to literally make sure that it was closed. You couldn't come out. And then at the same time, our toilet flooded. Now we're stuck in this room. Our toilet's flooded. My friend, she just unflooded it. It was just like panic mode. Yeah. We had the kids saying, it's flooded. We can't call anybody. Nobody could come. We didn't want to have to hide in the bathroom with the toilet flooded. It was just crazy.
That sounds like chaos.
After it had left, then we was allowed out again. Yeah. To go and get food. And so it had downgraded to like a cat free. Yeah. And so we were able to leave the room. My son came out. He said, Mummy, I don't want food that much. He was like, so literally.
I've lost my appetite.
It's like you're going and you're like, just you'll be okay. So luckily we had some great neighbours, left the kids with the neighbours, and all the adults went and got food and brought it back to the room. Yeah. Yeah. And then after Ochi, I went back to Kingston because that's where my family is. And let me tell you something about Kingston. They're not fazed by anything. Kingston was back. When I went to Kingston, I went to Uptown Mondays.
I saw you putting up food. I was like, yeah. I've seen people who ain't got food and you got...
Because Kingston, and the thing is, it's like it was supposed to hit Kingston and Melissa said, you know, I don't want nothing with Kingston. So she diverted and she said, I'm going somewhere else. Because no. So Kingston was just normal and running, because that is the hub basically of Jamaica, isn't it?
Yeah,
and if anything happened to that, I think it would have been
definitely more catastrophic. It's the heart, isn't it? So it definitely would have messed it up. Definitely. As bad as it is really bad to see the outcome of it and how people are suffering even like now. It's going to take ages.
Yeah, I mean, I gave some money, to some of the workers. Yeah, I was staying in the room. Yeah, so I literally put it on my WhatsApp and said,
because what did they do? Did they go back to their own house or did they stay there?
Some had to stay. Some had to stay in the hotel and some had to go home. Yeah. But then where there was like trees on the road, it was very difficult for them to come back. And it was really heartbreaking to see because they're worried about us and they can't have their own family. Yeah. So it was really, really hard. So yeah, I did what I could in Jamaica while I was there. And yeah.
And did you feel like you got some support when you was over there? Because I know a lot of people struggled to get their flights. Information was very sparse.
Yeah, I was okay by the time because I did BA. Yeah. And BA were really good. Yeah. Like they paid for my accommodation, my travel and everything. And so the only issue was in the hotel, you had to keep paying every day to stay. Yeah. And you didn't know when your flight was going to be.
I can't believe they did that. Yeah.
But then do you know what I think? That because you're going to be covered by something. Yeah. And because my accommodation was already covered by my...
So you know you're going to get it back.
I knew I was going to get it back. I think that was the issue with like the Americans in the UK. Because the UK, we're covered by our airline.
Americans don't get covered for nothing as you pay for the extra cover.
Yeah, they've just got to pay. But the hotel that I was in did email me and say they were going to give me back a refund as well from what I stayed.
Oh, they did? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. How comes?
So double the money, baby. I don't know. I don't know. And I ain't asking no questions. I'm taking my coins and get myself a few bottles of wine.
Really good. I'm happy you got back safe.
Yeah, do you know what? It was scary at the time. And then my son was just saying, Mummy, I want to go home, but I also want to stay. Like, he loves Jamaica.
Okay. It's not the first time he's been there.
No, that's the second time. Yeah. And he loved it. And then as soon as we came back to Gatwick, he was like, can we go back?
He has lived through like one of the biggest storms.
And that's what I tried to say to him. Like, he's only 6 years old. He's already lived through COVID. He's already lived through Hurricane Cat 5. Like, he's gonna have some stories to tell
for his grandkids or his little sister.
For his little sister, who's coming along soon. So but he's learnt a lot. Yeah, within that as well.
And it's good, you know. I feel like especially when you've got kids, like when we was growing up, it was different. Our learning was just very minute.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same, but we get to take them out and make them see the world in a different way. So I feel like it's really good for them, because kids are just got to be prepared, and kids these days are so hard. And they just don't want to come into the times and get what's going on around them, because they're not going to be here forever. So exactly, the most knowledge you can give them, and living through times like this, you'll be a granddad sitting there going, yes, me did see Melissa,
exactly. Do you know what I mean?
And Teresa and Angela.
Literally that, because most of the people that when we was in Jamaica hadn't lived through Gilbert, because that was 37 years ago, in 1988. So this was the next one. So trying to ask them advice, they wasn't even born yet. So it was like literally, it was fresh for everyone, for most of the people that was there. One of my aunts, she had lived through it, and she said it was scary. And
this was scarier.
This was scarier. And she didn't want to leave her house because it's really bad. She said that if you leave your house and people know it's unattended, they can go into teeth for things.
God, that's the flip side of Jamaica.
That's the flip side. Do you know what I mean? So she literally stayed, and she's in her 70s, but she had to stay to protect her house. But she only got a little bit of flooding. As I said, Kingston wasn't really hit too bad. So
gosh, well, yes, we're glad you're back, and you're still here to grace our comedy stages and give us enough content.
Listen, I got back on the Saturday morning, and then I had a show in Birmingham on the Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you know, I was like, wait a minute, don't take the show, go make it for this booking.
Do you know what I mean? But I was like, do you know what, I'm going to do it, because I had to cancel one the week before. Jeez. And the promoter was just like, you sure you got to make it? I was like, yeah, you know, just stuck in Jamaica. But yeah, and my son's school and everything, they was really good as well. But yeah, I love Jamaica, and I will go back. I would love to go back every 2 years.
Yes, I think that's right though, because it's expensive. It's not cheap. So every 2 years, I went this year. Yeah, and I'm glad that was the first time I went. You know, first time I went. I'm 44. It's the first time I went, but I went with my family. Yeah, and I'm so glad that I got to see it before this happened. Yeah, in its natural form. I am so glad. But everything's for a reason, isn't it? 2025 has been.
It's been a year.
It's been a year.
It's
been a year. 2025 has been a year. How's it been for you? What was your highs in 2025?
I travelled a lot. I travelled 8 times. I travelled with work. I travelled for comedy. Yeah. And I travelled with my son. He travelled 4 times. Yeah. And it was like being able to take him to new places. Yeah. One of my highs. He is so spoiled, because every half time he's like, where are we going now?
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said he wants to go to America next. So we'll have a look at it. Okay. So yeah, that was one of my highs. And I feel like I was made redundant in August.
In 2025?
In 2025, yeah. But do you know what it is? It gave me, and as much as it was like, oh no, I'm being made redundant. Yeah. It gave me a pause. Yeah. And I'm so grateful for that pause. The only other pause that I had in my life was maternity leave. And then a child came.
Ross, that was 6 years ago.
Exactly.
Jeez.
So to be able to have a pause, and I'm very organised with my life, because I'm a single parent, so I always have to be one step ahead. So I took out income protection anyway. Yeah. And I would advise anybody, take out some income protection.
Listen, say that one more time.
Yeah, take out income protection. I am very big on insurances. I'm also writing an ebook about finances and stuff like that. I said I'm a single parent. I earn a very good wage, over 6 figures. I'm in tech, I'm in sales. Wicked. And I have bought my own house. So it's like, I would love to be able to speak to people, especially young black women, of how to save, what to do, and how we can manage ourselves. So
because we just don't have the learning tools in our community. Yeah. It's just not there. And everyone learns by making the mistakes. Yeah. And then you've got to dig your way out of them to make the mistake again, because you don't even know where you went wrong the first time.
And it's just, I had to do a lot of research on my own, because there wasn't many, and there's probably loads of single parents who do earn you know, what I earned, but then I found it very difficult because I didn't know who to speak to. Yes. Because sometimes people within our community are not open with what they earn. They're not open with what they've learned.
All they tell us is to save.
That's it. So save for what? So in my ebook, I'm going to be, there's like 10 chapters just talking about different things. But because I had income protection, it meant that I was able to relax and I didn't have to panic. I didn't have to just apply for everything and just be desperate to get a job. I got a decent severance. I was able to chill. Me and my son going to Jamaica with that extension, I was fine.
That's wicked.
I had the whole of August off. I was able to spend a lot of time with him. I went to Vibes Cartel for my birthday.
Oh, I saw you did the Malta, didn't you?
Oh my goodness.
Freedom Street.
We were calling it Jamaica because it was like Jamaica out there. It was fantastic. So like that pause, I think, was a big setting stone for me. And it also made me realize what the real world is like, because you know sometimes you're just keeping on.
Of course. When you have babies, that's it. You just gone.
You sit back and you're like, what do I want to do? Who do I want to be? What do I want to do next? So
what did you come up with?
The ebook.
That's
where that kind of birthed from. I did some upskilling, learning how to do my makeup, learning how to do my hair.
That's a good one, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And doing a bit more reading and just trying to focus on where do I want to be in the next 5 years? What is it that I want to get out of life? So grateful for that.
And all that because she took out some income protection. I mean, I've done that this year because my friend went into insurance and he drummed it in my head. Yeah. You've got to. So I took it out but every time I'm saying this is going on at work, so I work for the NHS. Okay. So we're going through a madness at the moment and they're looking for redundancy. He's like, yeah, but you got your income protection.
You're good to go. Listen.
Like, okay.
I told so many people at work. And only 3 other people did it.
They don't listen.
And do you know what was great about it? So
you told them before this happened?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Honestly, we had a meeting at work, but there was nothing that was said about redundancies, nothing at all. But like I prayed and God just said, took out some income protection. And I didn't even shop around. The first person I spoke to, I said, let me just take it out. Yeah. And so I did. And I told everyone else and a few people took it out. So we were sorted. But if you refer people, you get £75 Amazon voucher. Oh. So I had 4 people all together. So I ended up getting £300. And that's how I was able to buy Christmas presents. Oh, so again, I'm writing stuff like that in the ebook. Just talking about, things that you can get money from. Yeah. Refer people. Don't keep it to yourself. I'm not a gatekeeper. No. If I do something, I let everybody else know how to do it.
It's good. And that's what we need. We need it because, like I said, in our community, we don't speak enough about anything. We just keep everything to us. We gatekeep. We do. Yeah, we do. If we've done something obvious, I mean, I'll tell so and so,
Exactly.
Tell them because then I got jealous. Well, what?
How are we supposed to learn as a community? Also, life insurance. I cannot stop talking about life insurance. I've got nothing against GoFundMe, but guys, please. Get some life insurance. And a lot of times, and as I say to my friends, you can insure your iPhone though. Yeah. But because it's their lifeline. You haven't insured yourself. It doesn't make any sense.
I got my life insurance a long time ago, but again, we don't talk about it, don't want to talk about it. I'm saying my friend does all this type of stuff and he can never get people to follow through with the life insurance because they're just not interested. No. They're like, oh, well, things will be fine. I'm not going to die now. I'm too young. But it's about putting things in place just in case because as you can see this year, in general, passing away has no age. Like, I feel like I've seen more young people than olders going in this time. So it's crazy. So yeah, if you can get life insurance, it's really important to like just have a look into it because it will make the world of difference to your family if anything happens to you.
Absolutely. Just to be able to pay for your funeral. And we have different funeral rules than our counterparts. Yeah. We want a party. Yes. We want to have a nice headstone. We want there's 9 nights. Curry goat is not cheap again. No. So it's not fair for the family and friends to have to pay for all of that. No. Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, other people, they go to the pub afterwards and you got to buy your own drinks.
Yes, but the thing is, I prefer that. I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, I said to my kids all the time, if anything happens to me, even though I've got my life insurance, just go to the pub and have a buffet. Yeah, have a buffet.
Couple sandwiches from M&S.
Because people are too Ross Clark craven and want to get fed. Like, oh, where this soup there? Oh, this soup was dry. Oh, it didn't taste nice. No, literally. Just give them a buffet.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. And it's just, we spend a lot of money on things. Like, even like I say, birthday parties are Christmas now. Christmas are weddings.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. The amount of money, the balloon arches.
No, listen, it's silly.
It's a lot of money, and if you can afford it, cool. But a lot of people can't afford it, and they're making themselves broke to appear rich. Yes, let's not do that because again, when you die, you're setting up a GoFundMe.
Oh God. And people talk about that too.
Exactly.
They had a christening a year ago, and it was nice.
Yeah, exactly. The food was good, but now the person's gone and they've got nothing.
So we got to do better. Let's do things properly, man, because it's just not. And to be fair, people ain't going to be able to support GoFundMe soon, so we're going to have to stop. It's getting too much.
It's too much, and it's just because you could do GoFundMes for everything. It's just a lot. But me, I don't like shame. And so people are going to chat you anyway.
Yeah, they are.
So it's like, do you know what? Sort it out. And the younger you are, the cheaper it is.
Yes.
And also get whole of life, because a lot of them finish at 70 and people don't realise. They take it out at 25. They're like, I'm going to do it for 50 years. Is it? My gran is 91 and she ain't going nowhere just yet. No. Do you know what I mean? My other gran is 81. They're outside.
They know how to keep themselves fresh, man.
Listen. So yeah, exactly. And that's what it is. A lot of like black people, we do live quite a long age. Do you know what I mean?
Especially if they go back home.
Yeah, the old school ones, because they still believe in some of the foods.
Yes.
And you know the things that they've got back in the Caribbean and stuff like that. So
It's fresh.
Yeah,
it's fresh,
I know.
fresh.
I sometimes sound like I preach, but my friends are sick of me. But it's good because that's exactly why I said.
Listen,
I'm right
at least you told them. You told them. Nobody can't say you never tried to warn them or give them some good advice, and you know you just sit there chatting shit. You tried to help.
I tried to help because I am not gonna donate to the GoFundMe.
Not when she told you.
Exactly.
I'm going to give you a quick little dilemma.
Okay.
I want your opinion on this. So every Christmas, my child's mum spends Christmas at my mum's house. She has no family in this country and we don't want her to be alone. Plus, our child is only 2 years old, so it makes sense. But I have a new partner and she doesn't like it. She feels uncomfortable that my child's mum is there and says it stops us from starting our own traditions, and she doesn't want to spend Christmas with my ex-partner. I get her feelings, but I also don't think abandoning my child's mum or changing things for my 2-year-old is fair. Now I feel stuck. Am I wrong for putting my family first, or should I change something just to make my new partner feel more secure?
Do you know this situation happened with my mum and dad?
Really?
Yeah. So even though my mum's got loads of family, my dad's birthday's on New Year's.
Oh.
So every New Year's we used to go to my grand's house.
Yeah.
And my dad had a partner and she didn't like the fact that my mum was there.
Oh, okay.
She actually said that my mum said something to her, which I know my mum didn't, and caused like a bit of a ruckus. So now we don't end up
separate.
going there. Yeah.
Oh.
But and then my mum and dad kind of had stopped talking. They're good now. They actually went to a funeral in 2025, and it was my dad, my mum, and then my sister's mum, and they all took a picture together. My dad's
wicked.
new girlfriend, actually took the picture. I know, crazy. What a way that.
Well, he's grown.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm fine better.
Exactly. So everybody is now grown, but it was like my mum and dad used to have a really great relationship.
Yeah.
And I hated the fact that somebody came in and ruined that.
Yeah.
My mum weren't looking my dad weren't looking my mum. So it then becomes insecurity for the new partner.
Yeah.
And you've got to understand, because if the child's only 2 as well,
Yeah.
they ain't really been around a long time.
No.
If you're a wife,
That's different.
But if you're a girlfriend, you might not even make it to next Christmas.
Exactly. So why make massive changes that impacts everybody?
Exactly.
Based
and you're
on
doing it for the children. And if you're uncomfortable about being there, you don't have to go. But you can't expect him to change that.
Yeah.
Especially if the person's got no family and stuff like that. It's
exactly.
really unfair. So I would say it's unfair for him to have to make a decision so early. And I would have to say to the new girl, just relax, little piece, and
No, I think that's fair enough. I do feel like it is difficult. Christmas time's always a hard one anyway, because everyone has to split their time here and there.
Yeah.
I think if you was to make any changes, it would be that.
Yeah.
It'd be like, I'll come and see you in the evening after I've done all my Christmas niceties or whatever, because again, like you said, you don't know how long that person's going to be there for, and it can be short term if it's not a wife. So am I going to mess everything up for the child? No. But then some people would argue the fact that if you're trying to move on with your life, you have to move a certain type of way as well, and kind of separate yourself a certain way. But like you just said, the one thing I keep saying about co-parenting, it's for life.
Yeah.
And my mum and dad are the same. They're not together.
Yeah.
My mum's just invited him around for Christmas Day because he spends it on his own. So I say, Mum, just come in it. And it just works out that way. But I feel like baby mum's going to be around.
Yeah, she's going to be around. And I just
regardlessly. So you either get on with it. If you want to be there, just try and be nice about it and just, see it for what it is, because it's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
And the baby mums is going to be there. She might even feel awkward because you've got a new person. Be her decision.
Women don't seem to see when people are over situations. They should follow the movements of the woman.
Absolutely.
And if you see a woman not farting on a guy, she don't want him.
She don't want him, and that's what I think people need to understand. Is that because if I wanted him, I'd have him. I don't want him. He's yours. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like, and I think when women are over something, like you can't even touch me again,
because we know what you like in and out. Even though you try to put on this whole facade, we know
exactly that. So I think it's the girlfriend needs to kind of understand. I think if she's 5 years deep in it, then she can have something to say.
Yeah.
As we say, you're a JC, which is a just come.
Oh, Lord. You're just come. So we're not changing anything.
Exactly. Relax.
I hear that. I like that. So, yeah, whoever that is, I hope that helps you with that situation. And can you comment below and let us know what you think about that as well? Anybody that's watching.
Can I just say, so I've got, as you know, loudmouth liberties that I do.
Yeah.
And if that dilemma was a loudmouth liberties, my advice could be slightly different. Because I always say a disclaimer. I always say that could be good advice, bad advice, but it's going to be litty advice because I've always got a glass of wine in my hand. So it just depends how I feel on that day. I think I was nice with how I just answered the dilemma, but on loudmouth liberties, I think the girlfriend might be getting a little cuss out. Yeah. From me on
if
that.
you was the baby mum, you would,
Do you know what I mean?
Because why is everything changing for you and where's she come from and who is she and XYZ and whatever.
I would have got a little bit deeper on that and the girlfriend might have just listened, because it might have been the girlfriend who actually sent it in to see if she was in the right.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, you're not in the right. Move from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, tune into Loudmouth Liberties, Instagram and TikTok.
Do, because she cray. The little something you put with your son's face from school.
No, school pictures. I did one about school pictures and my son was looking cross-eyed in the picture. You can see that he's got 3 missing teeth in the picture and his hands were dry. No, I think teachers need to understand. You should have said, do you know what, he didn't even take a picture today. Lie to me, because I wasn't even expecting a snow globe picture.
But then you would have cussed them out and asked them, where the hell's the damn picture? I don't know there was
a picture, but don't send that home. How dare you?
I feel like you need to let them know for next year. Just don't bother with it, innit? Take that back after Christmas, after you take it down, and just say, look, this really wasn't acceptable. And I feel like you need to make him shut his mouth and do XYZ and smile. And
smile. And the thing is, he's 6, so he's going to do funny
faces. I don't feel like anybody was watching him do that picture.
Exactly. So who took this? Because as an adult, you should know. And it was one of the teachers that did it. And I know it was meant to be fun. You hang it on the tree. Yeah. But every time I look at it, I was just like, what?
Taking the mic.
But I'm going to keep it because they do pictures like that.
It's endearing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bless him.
Somebody said I should show it to his girlfriend when he's 18.
Yeah. Or his little sister. We're not letting that go. We're with you on this, yeah? We're with you.
He loves that. We love it.
But yes, thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure having you in.
Yeah.
Give them your social media handles so they can go and check you out and tune into your liberties on a weekly basis.
So it's on TikTok is Kayleigh Loudmouth. So that's Kayleigh Loudmouth. Yeah, sorry, when people get my name wrong and they spell it wrong, I'm like, it's not Kayleigh. No, you don't. It's 8 letters. And yes, there's a G in it. Just random. But Kayleigh Loudmouth. And then Kay Loudmouth on Snapchat. And Instagram is the same, Kayleigh Loudmouth. I do comedy. I do Loudmouth Liberties. I'm writing my ebook, but everything will be on my socials for you guys to see. Man. And who knows, I'm definitely going to be coming out with my own wine.
Yeah, as well. I think you need to. At some point. So you need to make Grapevine sample some of the wine.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. The next time I'm here, I'm going to bring some wine and you're going to have some of that. For sure.
But yes, everybody, I hope everybody is good and you enjoyed the episode and we will see you again soon. Bye.